An American musician once said, "There is a little bit of magic in everything." Ireland is no exception and indeed has a magic all its own. Many people would say it is St. Patrick and his ability to make all the snakes disappear, or the king choosing rock at the Hill of Tara, or the leprechauns and fairies that roam around at night and in the forests. And while this may be true, I have always agreed with Marilyn Manson in that music is the strongest form of magic. In all of my life, music has been my solid ground and my emotional outlet. While driving through Dublin my first morning there, I honestly couldn't believe that I was finally in Ireland. I saw the colored doors and the classic Irish houses and the old cobblestone streets. I explored the city with tired eyes and I found my way, but it wasn't until I got my first taste of Irish music that I really became Irish and felt at ease. I went to the famous Mary Ploughboy's pub with my host university, UCD, and listened closely to the four-piece band. They sang so many different Irish songs and ballads. They gladly welcomed us into their culture without a second thought, and we sang along where we could, clapping and laughing all the way. But I couldn't get the music out of my head, and I found a piece of myself in this beautiful new country. No matter where I went in Ireland, the traditional music of the country kept finding me, or I was finding it. One of my favorite restaurants in Dublin's Temple Bar area had live trad music every night. Over the 4 months I had in Ireland, the old storehouse became one of my favorite places. I had my favorite bands and favorite songs that they sang. Sometimes I would struggle against the impossibly large crowd just to find a place to stand. It was my oasis in the hectic city, where I could hang out with friends and let the music wash away any of my fears and doubts. Music always fills the city of Dublin as it pours out from crowded pubs. But one of the best musical things about Dublin is the busking. Up and down Grafton Street and throughout Temple Bar, people play their music outside for everyone to hear. Some of my favorite moments came unexpectedly from getting caught up in enthusiastic busking performances. Music, especially traditional Irish music, is a magical force that can bring anyone together. It made me feel so deeply and truly at home in Ireland. Dublin had become my city, and I never wanted to leave. Someone once wrote, "You can't hear Irish tunes without knowing you're Irish and wanting to pound that fact into the floor." Singing and dancing along to trad music is the purest joy, and for me, was like finding home.
As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met with Captain